The fight over land has long been the cause of conflict between Israel and Palestine. Now a new documentary looks to answer the question, whose land is it? Chris Mitchell explains from Jerusalem.
Israel Indivisible. The case for the ancient homeland highlights Israel's latest challenge.
The world media has joined the Islamic campaign to extinguish Jewish history as part of their effort to delegitimize and destroy the Jewish state.
The film lays out a compelling and comprehensive case for Israel's right to the land.
The evidence for Israel is overwhelming. From archaeological science to historical records to biblical scriptures to political resolutions and laws, there should be no dispute as to the rights of the Jewish people to all the land the Roman Empire called Palestine.
The producers chose to premiere the film in a symbolic site here in Ariel, the center of Israel's biblical heartland. At the Holy Land premiere, the film's producers presented the film's motive.
The goal is to educate Christians, to bring this message, because the message is being distorted and there's lies being propagated about Israel and this whole Middle East conflict. I feel like what we're doing at PJTN is just coming alongside, God's biblical narrative and telling a story that nobody seems to want to tell. And then, of course, using the film, using the program to mobilize Christians to action, to stand with our Jewish brethren.
Many Jews believe disinformation is one of the main weapons against the Jewish state.
The first step in, God forbid, the physical destruction of the state of Israel is the intellectual destruction, undermining the whole reason for being of the Jewish state, or the legitimacy.
The film unmasks some common misconceptions in this disinformation campaign, like the term West Bank.
Well, why is it called the West Bank? It's called the West Bank because when Jordan, basically in 1948, when they took it over, they called it the West Bank of their country, the West Bank of the Jordan River. They named it the West Bank. For centuries and for forever, it's been called Judea and Samaria.
Many see the film as a tool to give Israel's supporters the facts they need in this battle.
And if they don't have the facts at hand, they become apologetic. The minute they become apologetic, they lose the argument. They need to be knowledgeable. Once they're knowledgeable, they'll be able to stand up for what's right.
Spiro sees information as the first line of defense, not only for Israel, but the West.
It's not only threatening Israel, it's threatening the whole foundation of Western civilization even. Movies like this that present information and facts are the most basic and powerful tool we have for not just the case for Israel, but for the case for truth.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Ariel, Israel.